Hello there. This is just a quick video to talk about how to correctly complete a W-9 form. The W-9 form is much maligned and misunderstood among all the tax forms. The W-9 form is used to gather the information needed to issue 1099 forms at the end of the year, which look like this. This is your end product, but before you can do that, you need to gather a W-9 form from all your independent contractors, and that could be people you pay, say you're renting an office, your attorneys, accounting professionals, consultants, web designers, graphic designers, accounting professionals, anyone providing a professional service to you. You should be collecting a W-9 form from as soon as you sign a contract with them or hire them. Ultimately, the 1099 is only issued if you paid them at least $600 in the last calendar year, and that means you issued them a check. Issued payment for at least $600. So say on 12/31 you cut a check for $600 and they don't cash it till February. You, the business, issued the check in 2016, which means you issue the 1099. It's not based on when the independent contractor receives the payment. So let's look at the W-9 form. If you need to go find a form, you can come to the IRS website. Just on the main page, you can click on W-9, and that brings you to this form that you can download to your PDF editor or just fill it out here. If you are a sole proprietor, this is an example of the correct way to fill out the form. The name in line 1 is your given name on your Social Security card as the IRS knows you. Spelling, everything. If you're, John Smith II, you must list it that way. The number one reason businesses get letters from the IRS about 1099s is these name mismatches between lines 1 and 2 and these tax IDs. So please, if you're filling out the form, please take a few moments and really get this right. Your given name here, if you're a sole proprietor, that means you're operating under your Social Security number. You're going to check the individual sole proprietor box. You're going to fill in your complete address, fill in your Social Security number, sign and date the form. Note that some PDF editors, if you're filling this out electronically, don't always show this checkbox completed. If you have to print this out and really mark the box and rescan it, please do that. You can fill out one of these and then email it to everyone who asked for one. That way you're not constantly printing and scanning and signing because it's all the same information. You do not have to fill in this requester's name and account number. That way it's a generic form. A better way, if you're a sole proprietor, is because giving out your Social Security number is really not the coolest thing out there right now, is you as a sole proprietor or single member LLC, disregarded entity, can apply for your own federal ID number. And all you do is going to come back to this irs.gov, and you're going to click on this apply for an employer ID number. And that just means you're getting your own federal tax ID. That's not means you're signing up to collect and pay payroll taxes, none of that craziness. You're basically protecting your Social Security number, which we all need to do in this day and age. This process will take you maybe 10 minutes. As soon as you're done, you will have the letter you download and you will have your tax ID that you can begin using on the W-9 forms. So this is if you are, say, a sole proprietor with a federal tax ID, this is how you would fill out the form. You would put your name, again, as the IRS knows you. DBA, whatever the business name is you just told the IRS that you are operating as. Click the individual sole proprietor, put your name and address in again, and this time you're putting in the EIN, either physically or digitally signing and dating the form. And then you can email it to the business who is asking for this to be completed. Lines 1 through 3 are the biggest reasons are the reasons. Usually line 1 and 2 are why mismatched letters are sent out. And at some point, you can end up being fined. If it's a constant problem, the IRS could fine you for not getting this right. The third example of filling out a W-9 form is if you are a business, multiple member LLC, corporation S Corp. This is the name that you applied for your federal ID under, and it's the name on the letter that you got from the IRS. This is very, very important. You're going to check the correct box if you're C Corp, S Corp, partnership, or if you're an LLC. You must say if you're a C Corp, S Corp, or partnership. You need to fill this out. And then I get your name and address, tax ID down here, date, and sign it. So that these are all correct and there are no mismatches, no scary letters from the IRS. And then, of course, the end product that is sent out by January 31st is this 1099 form. I hope you found this useful. Have a great day.